Why are we having such trouble getting online?
Well, it says here we might be having a problem with our download.
A man can only eat so much fiber.
Yeah, oh, and then it says maybe our bits aren't streaming fast enough.
At our age, we're lucky they're streaming at all.
Seniors are having more sex than they've ever had. What's your secret?
A little vodka couldn't hurt.
Look, but I'm no ladies' man. I know that, Johnny. I never got girls when I was a kid in show business either, you know. Oh, one girl told me, come on over. There's nobody home. I went over. There was nobody home.
Welcome to the Howdy Boomy Show. Another beautiful day in July, I hope. I hope you're not getting rained on, washed out. 120-degree weather. I don't know. It's crazy what this summer has been. Mother Nature has funny ways of going about things, but keep cool as if you can. Keep dry if you can. The worst I believe is over. You know, one of the things that's happened since the iPhone has become so popular is personal contact has gone awry. It just doesn't occur anymore. I remember when they first came out and my kids or my wife or something were texting people, and I just said, why don't you just pick up the phone and call them? No, I can't do that. Yeah, okay, fine. And more people are doing that. And then came the pandemic, and you had the Zoom meeting going on now, where people were contacting each other via the internet on a pictorial basis, and rightfully so because of the fear of getting a disease and all that. Again, that gave away the personal side as far as personal contact goes. But the best way that you can establish a relationship with someone is personally, a personal contact. That's extremely important. And nowhere is that as important as on the world stage. No matter what you do via phone, what you do via Zoom meeting, there is nothing like a face-to-face meeting, a handshake, whatever you like to do to establish a relationship with another country, the head of another country, to get some idea that he knows or she knows who they're talking to, they've had the experience, you can get to know each other. And the display that's been going on at the NATO meeting is absolutely amazing. Joe Biden is incompetent. Now, he gave a speech yesterday where he called Zelensky by the wrong name, put him in the wrong country. And this is after they withdrew his presence at the previous night's dinner so he could rest up and be ready for a great speech, which tells you he has no attention span. He's fighting with the prompter, the teleprompter, and you imagine what happens when he's actually in a meeting and serious things are being discussed, policy is being formed. Where is he? I mean, how long is his attention span? It's scary. And you take a look at how he looks on the world stage. It's one thing looking like a putz in Bayonne, New Jersey. It's another thing when you're on the world stage, you have world leaders there, especially allies who depend on you for some type of guidance, and your adversaries are looking at you, licking their chops. And that's what's happened. Forget that he's incompetent on a world stage as far as foreign policy goes. He just has had it, which presents quite a problem to the Democratic primary solution, the Democratic presidential upcoming election. This guy is not going to get any better. So it was very interesting. Nikki Haley, who is running on the Republican primary ballot, is saying she's not running against Joe Biden. She's running against Kamala Harris. And think about that. She is extremely incompetent, Kamala Harris is. Joe Biden hates her for what she said about her husband during the last primary season. And she is actually, she can't talk. I mean, they both went to the Sesame Street School of Misinformation or something, because they cannot intelligently put together a conversation. I'd rather have Kermit the Frog and Fozzie Bear running the country than those two. But think about it. If you're a Democrat, and I'm a Democrat, and you want to vote in the Democratic primary, who are you voting for? Who's going to be who is the president in waiting? Kamala Harris? Think about that. Think about what she entails. She's an empty dress, an empty suit. And what you're going to see now in the Democratic Party is they have to make her more present. They have to make her more visible. They have to expose her. They have to keep on getting her in public, hopefully starting to make some sense so people realize that when Joe Biden goes the way of the steam locomotive, she's competent enough to be her president. I don't see how that could ever happen, but that's what they're going to have to do. So I think you're going to see a lot more Kamala Harris, because think about it. When you're voting for a president in the United States, and the gentleman that you're voting for is already 84 years old, what do you think is his capabilities of, number one, coherently doing the duties of office, let alone running a world stage? Just absolutely knowing how to get up, make sure his fly is zippered and he's out the right door. He is confused, very slow attention span. It's going to be interesting to see in the presidential debates on the Democratic primary if they have a debate, because they don't want him to debate. He can't talk. He cannot talk. If he does on his own, he's going to look like a total fool, and the Biden people will fight tooth and nail to probably have no debates, but they have to have one, don't they? Maybe, I don't know. Everything is rigged. Everything now is rigged. We saw the FBI director in front of Congress yesterday, and you talk about talking a lot and saying nothing. They've got this down to an art form, and I just wish there was a Republican with balls to ask him direct questions. Never talked to Hunter Biden, never talked to Joe Biden about Hunter Biden. Who has? You ever lied? Never lied under oath. Do you think James Comey lied? Brennan lied. Clapper lied. Do you think the Department of Justice is now corrupt? How do you explain the people of the United States thinking you're corrupt? Nobody could directly, there was just a word salad yesterday. Nobody really got to it, and Hunter Biden and the Biden Foundation and the Biden corrupt family are still protected by a cabal of people that they put together that are running this country against the wishes of the people. It's just absolutely amazing what they've done. Now, I saw on TV the other day here in the Buffalo, New York area that one of our senators was on TV, Kirsten Gillibrand. I didn't know she was still alive. You don't see her at all. If you're talking about Kamala Harris and the rejuvenation and how do you get her going, maybe they should get together with the man whoever did this is the salesman of the century. Whoever convinced Kirsten Gillibrand to run for president of the United States is the salesman of the century, because she is totally I don't know what she does. I didn't know she was still alive. I have no idea what she does. I mean, you put her and Fetterman together, the gentleman in Pennsylvania whose bubble isn't totally on center, supposedly representing the people of Pennsylvania, but he doesn't know what's going on. Put both of them together and give them a deck of cards and have them play war, and they'll probably sit there and be playing each other for 5 or 6 years until somebody wins. It's just absolutely amazing, the incompetence in government and how they're getting away with it and how they laugh at us. Get out and vote. It's the only way we're going to take this country back. It's the only way they're going to listen. Put our people in. The people that believe in America, the people that believe that it's the greatest country in the world, the people that believe the working man deserves everything positive that he could possibly get. I'll see you tomorrow. Go to howdyboomy.com. Watch the Howdy Boomy show on the YouTube Howdy Boomy channel. every day. It's short, it's sweet, sometimes it makes sense, sometimes it doesn't, but we have some fun. God bless you. God bless the United States of America. I'll see you tomorrow.